All right. Hello, everyone, again. Good evening. You can see just barely over the green screen, can't you? I'll let you in on a little sneak peek of the ceiling. Raise that up a little bit bigger. Move it closer. All right. Hello, everybody. I will wait just a moment before I jump straight in. I want to give folks a chance to see the stream and get tuned in if they want, which reminds me, actually, I need to also post the links. I said I would do that, so let's do that. We'll grab the YouTube link. We will grab the Twitch link. Let's do that. Let's go back here. Self, let's do that for now. Let's go to live broadcast. Okay, there's the links. We no longer hear ourselves. How's it going, DJ Devin? Okay, we can close these. We don't really need these running. Okay, looks like we're there. So I imagine most of the folks who are watching this, especially at this point within a few minutes of me starting it, probably know what's going on. Just in case somebody who's watching this in the future or now doesn't happen to know what's going on. Boy, I'm getting green screened on the face right there, aren't I? It's kind of interesting. Here, let me put that away so I'm not seeing myself over there. I'll try not to be distracted. Need to build one of those light green screens that JP had with the reflective stuff. Anyway, though, for folks that don't know what's going on, this is the final drawing for the Hack Tablet giveaway. So this Hack Tablet is a device that's based on an ESP32S3 dev kit. Community member Kmatch, Kevin Matocha, has put these devices together. He was able to create this custom board, which this ESP dev kit is connected to. And then these ribbon cables here are connected to the screen and the touch overlay on this Crestron tablet device. This device, in its original life, would have been like an office conference room signage or something like that. You know, it would control maybe the projector screen and maybe the inputs like HDMI versus DVI or whatever, right? It would control these different things inside of like an office conference room. Something like that is what this was originally marketed for. Kmatch has bought it secondhand. You know, there's lots of these like tablet type devices out there in the world at this point. Lots of them run Android, lots of them run custom flavors of Linux with their own little, you know, interface on it that's just its own thing inside there. Kmatch bought these devices secondhand and put together the custom board that allows us to drive the screen as well as the touch interface from CircuitPython. So we can draw on the screen with Display.io, and we can react to touch events on the touchscreen, including multiple touch events, you know, multiple fingers, things like that. I think it can sense up to like 10 fingers or something crazy. So really neat touchscreen, really neat capabilities. It's really nice and big for a CircuitPython device. The screen on this device is 800 by 480 pixels. Which is pretty large for a CircuitPython device. I'm not aware of one with a bigger screen than that, other than maybe like bare metal on a Raspberry Pi or something. Don't actually know the resolution of that, but so it's a pretty big screen. These are the devices that we are giving away today. Today we're going to be giving away 3 of these devices. Originally the plan was to do 2 today, the final 2. But one of the original winners from the first drawing never did actually respond back to me to verify their mailing address. So that one has gone back into the hat, so to speak, and we'll pull 3 tonight. All of these folks who we're going to pull tonight are from the entire list of entries. So for folks that don't know, just a quick recap. When we collected entries for this, we did ask folks if they were interested and willing to help us out, help us develop, help us test versions of CircuitPython, help us work through the remaining issues to get this actually merged into the core. So some folks elected to do that, some folks elected not to do that. Either way is totally cool. What we did do, though, is for the folks that elected to do that, we actually prioritized those for the first 2 tablets. And our first 2 winners from the previous drawing were a couple of folks who elected to help us out with that stuff. Some of them even have already started commenting on the issue in the core repository, so thank you to those folks who won previously and are helping us out now. Lots of the other folks also agreed to do that, but tonight we're drawing from the entire pool, so whether or not you agreed to help us out in that way, you are eligible to win tonight as long as you entered previously. So what I have, for anybody who didn't see the first time around, I have what I thought was a pretty good grab bag, which is an Adafruit shipping bag, little padded envelope there that some of my toys came in. Inside this bag, I have a bunch of slips of paper. On those slips of paper, I have things like this, basically email addresses, but they are censored, if you will. They're not the entire email address, but they're only a few characters before the @ a couple characters after the @ and then the TLD. And what I have done is looked at all the entries and written out these censored email addresses in such a way that all of them are unique. So the intention here was like, I didn't want to be blasting these people's emails out onto the internet, right? That's not necessarily what we want to do. But I did want people to be able to verify whether or not they themselves won. So if your email fits the pattern of the slip of papers that I draw, and you're watching this video, then you will know that you have won. I will reach out to you probably in the morning tomorrow. I will reach out to you with an email if you win. In that email, I will ask you a few things. I want to get your phone number because we're trying to use phone numbers to attach to the shipping. Turns out that's how the shipping works at the Adafruit factory. And I did fail to put that onto the entry form, so that was not a question we asked, but that is something we need to collect in order to get your tablet shipped. The other thing I'll ask you over email is if I'll ask you to validate the address that I have for you. I would hate to accidentally ship one of these tablets to the wrong place. So what I'm doing is I will write to you an email message. Again, this will probably come in the morning tomorrow if you win. And I will ask you to validate the address, and I'll paste the address that I have for you. You can tell me, yes, that's okay, or no, that's not quite right. You can give me the correct one. That way we can just double check, make sure we're going to get that tablet shipped out to the right place. This one is not an actual entry. This is actually my email. Some people may have guessed. My name is Foamy Guy. Or my name is Tim, and I go by Foamy Guy on GitHub and Discord. I don't think I said that at the beginning of this stream, but probably the folks watching know that. This one happens to be mine. You might be able to guess it. I tried to make the others a little bit more difficult. Mostly I was trying to use my own email here as an example of what we're going to see when we pull the tickets out of the bag. So that's what we've got going on. I had not opened the Twitch chat, so hopefully we didn't have anybody come in and ask questions or anything about that. So at this point, the entries are closed. I've already saved out the files. I've got the list of tickets. They're all in the padded envelope here, ready to go. So at this point, we are pretty much ready. What we're going to be doing is giving it a little shake. Got the camera going here. So I'm not going to... It's difficult for me. I can kind of show you inside the bag. The papers are down there. The problem is this bag is a little bit too large. I can't quite give you a great view into it, and it's dark anyway, so we can't see them there. But all of the slips of papers are in there. I'm going to give the bag a shake up here. I'll do it kind of in front of my face here so it's on camera. Give this a shake up. I'll also reach in and give it a mix up with my hand here. So I've got these all shuffled inside. I'm just going to kind of pick them up, shuffle them around a little bit more, and then we will draw the names out of the bag. Okay, I'm going to draw, again, 3 names tonight for the final 3 winners. First one is Maybe we'll zoom in just a bit. Whoop. D star star M star.com. So this person's email starts with a D. The bit after the @ sign there starts with an M, and it's a .com address. If this is your email, if this fits, so I will say also the number of stars is not important. This is not to say that there are 2 characters between here. There's very likely more than 2 characters here. There's very likely more than 2 characters here. The number of stars does not matter, just the location of those digits. So if your email fits this pattern, then you are one of our winners tonight. You will receive a message from me tomorrow. I will quickly just focus this because I did scoot it in a bit, and it will be easier to read these off of here if we have that. So let's do that. Okay. That is better. And yeah, let's pull this one back. Okay, so we've got 1. We're going to get 2 more. I'll give it another good shake here. Another good mix-up. Make sure there's none down in any of the corners or anything. We got them all right here, all mixed in. Okay. All right, we're going to draw the second one out here. Make sure I got 1. Yep, there it is. All right, we got another D address. D addresses are good luck tonight, though. So we got D star star at G star.com. And again, the number of stars doesn't matter, just the letters. So the G as the first digit after the @ and a D as the first letter in the email, and then of course a .com TLD there. So that's our second one for tonight, and we will do 1 more. So I'm going to give it another shake up. I'm going to give it another mix up with my hand. And we're going to get 1 more. Okay, check the corners again. Nothing in that corner. Okay. Nothing in that corner. We got them all bunched up in the middle. Give them 1 last mix up here. And here we go. Let me make sure I got 1. Yep, feels like it. So we have got now A star star at R star.com. And again, I'll say again, the number of stars is not important, just the location of those characters that are visible. The A is the first character, the R is the first character after the @ sign, and this is another .com TLD. So these are the 3 winners that we have tonight. Again, I will reach out to you folks via email in the morning tomorrow, so you should hear from me. That's going to come from foamyguy@gmail.com, so you can expect that. I just blasted my own address out there. Hopefully I won't regret that too much, but just to let folks know who I am when I'm emailing you and stuff like that. I want to make sure nobody is going to be receiving any strange messages or anything. So I will reach out via email tomorrow. Again, the things we'll ask for are going to be the phone number that we can attach the shipment with. I'll ask you to validate the address that I have on file for you. And then I asked the other folks as well, which I will also probably ask in the email, is if you're okay with me sharing your name or your username so that we can publish a list of the winners. I won't publish your name or username or anything like that if you don't want me to, but if folks are okay with it, then I'll ask in that email, and if you're okay with it, then we'll publish a list of all the names of folks that won that are okay with us publishing their information, and that can be name or username, whatever you want, really. We can call you anything we need. If you're okay with that, then I'll ask you. You can tell me yes. So there's our winners. Congratulations to these 3. Congratulations to the 2 winners from before, the first 2 winners from our previous drawing. Thank you to everyone who entered. Big thanks again. I gotta say, huge thank you, huge hug report to Kmatched for creating these devices, for doing the initial legwork to get CircuitPython working with this display, for also modifying the touch library to allow multiple touch inputs. I believe that was Kmatched as well. So huge thank you to Kmatched. Without the work and the time and the effort and the actual devices that Kmatched put into this, we would not have anything to give away. So I cannot stress enough, thank you to Kevin for providing these devices and all the work that he has done on them. Thank you to everyone who entered. Thank you to everyone who is watching. I think that's going to do it for tonight. So thanks for watching. I hope everybody has a good night. I'll be back for my stream in the morning tomorrow, Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time. That's when I'll be back next to work on CircuitPython. So yeah, thanks everybody. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time.